Turn up Sundays on Hyper Vibes Radio. 91.7 FM.
DJ Crisscross mixing the beats on Hypa Vybz Radio.
When you're left in the dust, unless I start fire, gonna stand
Even Hypa Vybz Radio. Yo, Crisscross, watch it.
Play sleep up like a helicopter. When them see the lyrics constructor, coffee come in like a raptor, and everybody get jumped up. Play sleep up like a helicopter.
Even Hypa Vybz Radio.
It's a moment when I show up, got
Mixing music from yesteryear to now. One hour, it's your favorite DJ Crisscross mixing the beats.
All right. Welcome down, people. Welcome down. We got Abby Yazrel live from Antigua, recording artist. She's here today with us. I think you gotta unmute your microphone. Can you hear me?
Of course.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? It says
Yeah.
my mic was, yes, I can
Yes,
hear you.
yes, it was muted. So we live. We on YouTube as well. The channel is Hypa Vybz Entertainment, and we are live on the app, the website as well, streaming worldwide. So Abby, just go and tell us. Go ahead and tell us where you was born and your lifestyle growing up.
All right. Well, I was born, raised, and I currently reside in Dominica. So some people mistake that for Dominican Republic, but we are the Commonwealth of Dominica between Martinique and Guadeloupe in the Caribbean. So we're lower down the Caribbean chain, Commonwealth of Dominica. And I am Abia Yisrael. I was actually birthed Nicole Christian, and throughout my life, music was always a part of my life. My mom was a choir instructor at the primary school that I attended. So naturally, I entered the choir from age 5. So from 5 years old, actually even from 3 years old when I attended preschool, I was already singing and performing at home and at school events. So yeah, at 5 years old, I joined the school choir. My mom was the instructor for all my 7 years in primary school. That's how we have it in Dominica. And went into winning many competitions, participating in school competitions, either first, second, third place. And we were a really good choir at the St. Martin Primary School. And in high school, I also sang I think from my mother's womb I was probably singing. So in high school I also sang, and while I'm at school singing during class assemblies and school shows. At home, we're having family gatherings where we're singing. My father would pass around lyrics. We didn't have Google at the time, but my father would pass around lyrics to Bob Marley songs, printed on a paper, and the family would be singing for, what whoever guests we have. One of my brothers also played the keyboard, so we'd always have music, and my mom was on the guitar and all that. So I came from a very musical family.
So it's always music from day one.
That is that is correct. That
Yeah.
is correct. And evidently my father studied in Trinidad when he was young. He studied agriculture in Trinidad. So he came back from Trinidad. He had us with my mom, and he came back with soca music, calypso music, and of course we loved reggae. My mom and my brothers always enjoyed reggae, and I raised literally under my mom's nose all the time. Wherever she was in the house, I was there listening to Lucky Dubby with her, Marcia Griffith. So the reggae genre was really instilled in my bones. My
So which is your favorite artist growing up?
um well, to be honest, it was Lucky Dubby. It really was Lucky Dubby. And then when it came to pop music, it was Whitney Houston. Because my sisters, I'm the last child, so I had to listen to the music that everybody else loved. I loved Whitney, and I loved Lucky Dubby, to be honest. And what made me feel like as a female I could do this? My mom used to listen to Marcia Griffith as well. So she was another one of the artists that I really, really enjoy. Up to this very day, I follow her. With what she's doing, I keep up with it, and so on. So yeah.
So like growing up as singing, because you never know you would have been an artist. You had hopes and dreams of becoming an artist, big out there, like now.
Yeah, I really did. I really did, because we're watching cable TV as well, and I'm seeing all these videos from Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and I really did. I remember my last year in primary school. I really did, tell my parents like I want to be Whitney Houston. I want to be, one of the singers like that, because again, music was so alive in my life and within my family and everything. Um, it never it There was never a time when I thought twice about wanting, should I do this, should I not. I only thought twice about music when I became older in high school, and my parents was telling me, so what's your career, what subjects do you want to choose, for your final year in high school? What are you going to do? Are you going to do business? Are you going to be a lawyer? And in my first time in my life, I was like I really thought I really thought I was heading towards the music life. And
Mm.
first time in my life, I was forced to choose. And in high school, they always have career day. They would bring in different businesses to kind of present to us what sort of careers are available in Dominica. And in the Caribbean, to be fair to our parents, this is what worked for them. Working for the government, working in the private sector has always worked. And this is how my parents fed us. So at that time, my life kind of shifted into, okay, you have to choose a career, which is not a music career, but choose. And then I ended up choosing social work. I actually studied social work at the University of the West Indies in Barbados. That was from 2011 to 2016. Yeah, 2015. Sorry. 2011 to 2015, I studied in Barbados, Cave Hill. I did my bachelor's in social work. And you know what happened like during my time in Barbados? I went right back, right back to music. So,
Have you ever had a bad day in music and like you feel like, oh wow, like I'm gonna pull through it or I'm not gonna pull through it?
what? Yes, of course, of course. Like I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like as I became an adult and aware of what really fed our family,
Mhm.
and also aware of how difficult it is to access resources to make music, like the reality started to kick in. Like I don't know if I can, and this is, and I'm telling you, I literally sort of stepped away from music just before university. While I went to college, I focused otherwise, on my academics, which is how I got into to university. And I really did sway away from that because I really felt after a while like maybe the music is not gonna work, and I really have to feed myself otherwise. So yeah, and
Mm.
even now, even now, I'm doing music with my husband, and praise Yahweh for my husband because he studied in Barbados with me.
Yeah.
He already was a musician, and
Mhm.
this is really how we just got back our lives back. Our parents sent us to study at university, and we ended up
Back into music.
back in music. So I think this was really meant to be, and I do have the bad days too. I do have the difficult times when I'm just like, what, like, is anybody listening? Is anybody love what we bring out? Because we work, my husband and I, in our studio, we work with the resources we have. We have the musicians that we reach out to, and of course they help us create the songs and produce the songs and whatnot. And then I'm like, okay, this is for you all. And then the more we get into the music is the more resources that we need. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like, I don't know if you can do this. I don't know if you can do this.
So like basically who choose the topic? Who's be doing the writing as well?
Well, both my husband and I do a lot
So
of, yeah. A lot of the songs that I now put out, we've been working on for years. um and even some, I think you are accustomed of artists just sitting down on music, right? So still during the pandemic, there's still music that I had the time to sit down, listen, create. My husband often creates the beats. Very, very often he's sitting at his laptop right now working on new music. So we, even if
so
even if
basically he's a producer and a songwriter. And
yes,
a,
yes, yes, that is
yeah,
correct. So
yeah.
he's a producer, songwriter. I also write songs, and that is my main thing. I'm just writing the songs. Um, yeah, and
So
we work as a really good team. We've been
so
working as a good team.
writing music, what what inspire you the most when writing music? Like what are some of the topics that you really like emphasize on during the course of writing music?
My faith really is very magnified in my music. My belief, my faith is magnified. It's almost always number one that I talk about. And with faith comes identity. So re-educating. By the way, after university, I became a teacher. So the education thing, like my mom, is so much in me. So I believe I'm using music to re-educate our people who actually share similar backgrounds in transatlantic slave trade and so on, were scattered across the world through enslavement. I'm really trying to re-educate us as to our identity and what we truly are. Yes, not just in my music, actually in my outward appearance as well. So identity and faith is top, top, top number one. If you realize, I just released a tune called Chanting, which
Yes.
speaks the awareness of cannabis and the use of cannabis, and really fire on Babylon, because the emotions and the anger of
In
the
the song.
lies that we've been told,
Told
it gets to me.
till up to this day, right?
Yes, yes, still up to this day. So now, actually, this year in Dominica, the government has decided to work on readjusting our policies or writing new policies for the holistic use of cannabis. So you see, my music is kind of now leaning towards re-education of cannabis. I want to sing more about it. I want to normalize more and dispel the propaganda that has been going on for too long.
Mm.
So yeah. So yes.
definitely. So where what how fast is it that your music have been since you touched the first hit? How fast it like start to like burst out there? You know what I mean? Like start booming. Like you started hearing it back, and everybody saying, "Well, yo, this is it. This is a song. I love your song."
Uh-huh. Good question. Even though we released a few singles before 2020, I feel like during the pandemic in 2020, when I released Herb Tree with a
Mm,
producer from Kenya, he lives in Germany now, Hookton
mm,
Plays. So Herb Tree was on a rhythm compilation, and from that, was it summer of 2020, I believe, we released that song and the video.
mm,
And suddenly, first time in my life, like
mm,
I'm getting recognition from specialized reggae DJs.
mm,
So and even BBC One Extra, Shawnee B on BBC One Extra, um, the producer
Shawnee
who,
B.
yeah, he actually sent that same Herb Tree song in 2020 that summer to him, and they were looking for new artists around that time, so everybody's ears was open. Remember, we were kind of locked in for a while,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm,
yeah, and they stumbled upon my video and they loved it. So for the first time in my life, I'm getting recognition from the reggae world, which I love. So that was 2020. But I must
2020.
say, um, it's like I can't identify from since then one specific thing that has really burst me open, because I feel like every month or every season, something new happens. Someone new discovers me. I am meeting with someone in the reggae circle. Since then, ever so often, I just met Sparky, who is a very prominent DJ in Jamaica. She came down for Creole Festival. We are celebrating independence right now in Dominica. So she came down for one of the festivals. I met her, and suddenly, we're talking to each other and connecting on that level. So look, it's a work in progress. We are being consistent. And I even met you. I believe I met
Yeah.
you during the pandemic.
Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
link
yeah. The
up,
fun.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Ever since.
yeah. So, what is
It's
your
one of those I'm thankful for, who gave me attention.
yeah? So, what year is the first year that you ever touch the stage and hold the mic and for a concert? Can you remember what and tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I do come from a very strong Christian background. And I performed as Nicole Christian in the gospel arena for a long time. So it was probably my first gospel show, 15 years, I believe. 15 years. I mean, if singing in church, doing specials, as we used to say it,
Yeah.
is like the mini stage, right? But the big
Mhm.
stage in my country, I was about 15 or 16 years.
Mhm.
And yeah, I actually backed up for some Jamaican artists during that time. I don't know if you know Colin Davis.
Yeah.
Naomi Cohen's mom, yeah. So
Yeah.
she came down for one of our gospel festivals. I was
Mhm.
very young at that time, and I also performed, at that
So,
at that
perf-
event.
performing for the first time, how you felt
Yeah.
when you touch the stage? Like, what kind of feelings you get? Like, you feel like you don't want to do it no more. You feel like you're ready to do it. How you feel when you step on the stage?
You see my face?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm always nervous anytime I have to perform. Up till this day, it doesn't matter. But I felt like I was home. Like, this is what I was meant for. Like, yes, the people are responding to me. Everybody's hallelujah. So very natural. I mean, I'm always excited up to this day to be on stage. Perhaps more than being in the studio. The studio is nice. You get time to create, but it's like I'm like I can't wait to perform this live. To see how the
Um,
people think about it.
I'm burst out that energy.
Yes.
Definitely, definitely. So, which song was your first hit song?
What? That's a good question. Jai Kingston. What was that? I'm asking my husband. What's that name of that song we did with Jai Kingston? Jai Kingston. Glorify. Right, an artist from Jamaica, a gospel artist up to this day. His name is Jai Kingston, I believe. I did this reggae song with him. Come let us glorify and magnify his name. And that was in Ah, man, I can't even remember. I was probably 21 at that time, or 20 years at that time, 21 years. So all the time I was performing at gospel events. It was really cover songs, really cover songs. And that time was the first time I ever created an album with the help of one of my brothers, Gregory, who lives in the US right now. We created an album called Speak to Me, and Glorify was one of the first songs. So that was the first time I really owned, my own work and performed it to an audience. And it was reggae. Imagine.
Definitely. So you write your own songs, you produce your own beats.
Yeah, my
So
husband.
yeah. So tell us when will be your next performance on stage.
Okay, well, I just came from a season of performing due to our independent season, which I was really happy about. So if you guys follow me, you will get clips of that performance that I did, or those performances I just did in October. And as of now, my next season in Dominica perhaps will be Calypso season. We're talking about January,
Mhm.
February. I do take part in the Calypso competition in my country during that time. So for now, everybody's
So,
we're well fet out in the Caribbean. We say fet.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think the people have spent their money for the independent season and we're well fet out. Those who celebrate Christmas are going to do that. So
yeah.
I'm thinking from January I will start back performing. This is why you guys have to keep updated on my social media platforms.
So
Follow me
what
so
is
you
your
know.
social media platforms?
Okay, it's Abia7 on YouTube. You can find me Abiyah7. Abia7, the number 7 on YouTube. Everywhere else, TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, Abia Yisrael. Spotify, anywhere you stream music, purchase music, Abiyahysrael. Please follow and let me know how you feel about the music and share with your loved ones.
Yeah. So when someone wants to purchase, where with what platform they go to purchase your songs?
Well, on Amazon, for sure, you can purchase Apple Music, and anywhere else that music is generally streamed and purchased, you will
Spotify.
find right. You will find my music there. But Amazon, for sure, I know sells. Apple, I know sells. So yes,
Okay.
check it out. Pandora. I mean, that list that you all know where you purchase your music.
Yeah.
Check out Abia Israel.
So do you have an album or an EP?
Yes, I do. I have a reggae EP out. It's called African Renaissance. That was
How
released last year. Yeah.
how many songs?
African Renaissance, I had 7 songs. It's an
Yeah.
EP. So I have 7 songs on there. My music video I released this year. It's a beautiful music video. Please go to watch it on YouTube. It's called Wake Up, from one of my singles. Wake Up. It's on my YouTube channel. Check it out.
Mhm. And that's your it song for
Yes, you can say that. Yes, yes, yes. This is one
so
of my most recognized songs.
and
um, on that EP, and the people will see why. The people
so
will hear why.
so only one album you produced so far.
So also, in my country, we speak Creole, and we have a local Creole, somewhat similar to Haitian Creole, and we have a music genre called Kara Slipso. So I also released, besides my reggae EP, I released a Calypso EP with 5 songs
Mhm.
that is called Revolution. It means revolution.
Oh, that's in French.
Yes, yes, yes,
French Creole, French.
yes.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
we say Creole, broken
so you
French.
speak French, you speak English. There's any other language you speak?
This is it. This is it. I try my
French.
best to speak French and Creole. I really try my best. I was not really good when I was growing up. My parents know better than me.
Mhm.
But I also want to pass it on to the young ones, which is why my husband and I decided to continue to do music in that genre. And we're going to bring it into the reggae music too.
In the French, the
That's
Creole.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
The Creole.
yeah, Creole. It have some real nice Creole songs out there. I got a few of them. You
Oh,
know, yeah. So you get anybody from your background is like from French, like France or
oh,
Haitians.
my family background you're talking about?
Yeah,
No, it's well, Dominica was once almost colonized by the French, was
French.
being
Okay,
ruled by
okay,
the French and then the English. So actually that culture comes through that colonization,
okay,
scenario.
okay. So during the course of the time that you were like trying to get um up there with the music, right? There's anyone that like help you up to get to this stage where you at right now? Like,
Mm. I mean, my number one help comes from my husband, who's my manager as well. So he definitely manages this music, our marketing, and so on.
mhm,
Besides that, I've had a lifetime of being in choirs, so vocal training has been a part of my life from since I was young. And therefore, as an adult, I continue, to access vocal trainings and whatnot. I think that's great. I also want to big up our artist here who also sings Creole and she sings Zouk music. This is
mhm,
Mikel Henderson. Mikel Henderson. It would be good if your audience go look for her.
mhm,
I worked with her also during the independent season.
mhm,
She is very good at sharing information. I mean, she performs worldwide, especially in the French countries, and she knows a great deal about contracts and pricing and so forth. And she definitely helps. So big up my girl Michael Henderson. She's been in the music for a very, very,
yeah,
very long
man. Big
time.
up, Mikel.
Big up Michael.
So,
And yeah.
go
Mhm.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I should say my mom as well. My mother played a huge role because,
Mhm,
in spite of everything else, she was always the constant musician, director, and coach in my life. And
mhm.
even as I had to choose, somewhat choose another career, she was still like my biggest, one of my biggest fans. My family on a whole, they backed me in this music thing. No, right? But my
Yeah,
mother, big up to mommy for sure, who was my first ever coach in
yeah.
this,
Big up,
and
mommy
it's
too.
through her I started the music for real, for real.
Yeah. So you're talking about performance, right? You do like just locally or internationally for right now, or
I
as
have I performed in Martinique, a French country which is situated south of Dominica. I performed in Martinique earlier this year. So
Mhm,
regionally, I have in Barbados while I was studying. I performed. I also performed in Guadeloupe a few years ago.
mhm.
Yeah. So far, it has been regionally that I've been performing. But yes, I do desire to perform internationally. This is
So,
the goal.
which country you like to perform internationally? And
Man, first of all,
basically, I mean,
I
you got an ego for a specific country that you would like. Look, I would like to go there. I would like to meet. this audience, I
Um,
want to see the feedback that I'm getting with my music.
okay. So because you said that, I think one of the best things for me would actually be to perform in Jamaica. I
Okay.
know because that's the birthplace of reggae music, and that's the music I love, and I want to know, do I pass the test? Reggae salute,
Yeah,
I'm calling out, and I just want to send prayers out to Jamaica right now. They just faced a terrible disaster,
yeah,
which
yeah.
we also experienced a Category 5 Hurricane Maria in 2017. So it kind of I do not know exactly what they're going through, but we definitely in Dominica have an idea and really feel for the people of Jamaica. So with that said, I think my the best crowd to judge my reggae would be in Jamaica, and I would love that when you guys are back up,
Yeah,
hopefully you do get back up and running really quickly and lives are saved, that we can work together. I love you
definitely,
guys.
definitely, definitely. So, before we wrap things up, um, would you like to give us at least a minute and a half of your best song that you know? Because we on YouTube as well, so YouTube don't like you play the background music and all of it. So the copyright law and all of these things. So
All right. I have so many best songs. Should I do
all
herb
right,
tree chanting? Wait, let me get that. Okay, so sorry, what were you gonna say? I thought you were gonna say something. Okay, let me try.
yeah,
I'm going to sing my latest tune, recently released, called Chanting.
okay.
From my rise up in the morning, say a prayer. Then I dash for my bash and my ganja. Say a prayer for the people in Gaza. Say a prayer for my family in Africa. Chant a psalm a day. Hyper vibes, play the music, keep the devil away. Give thanks and praise each day, giving thanks for life. That's why I'm chanting. Babylon I burning, non-stop blazing. Hyper vibes with listening this morning got me chanting. Babylon I burning, non-stop blazing. Hyper vibes with listening this morning.
Broadcasting 7 days a week, 24 hours. This is your favorite radio station.
Yeah, man, big up yourself. That was very, very fantastic. You know what I mean?
Give
And
thanks.
and thank you for coming. So when, if anybody would like to book you like internationally, where they can get you, your email, your what contact they use to get through to you for bookings.
All right. So you can WhatsApp area code 1767 225 6268. So WhatsApp this number. This is my husband, Obadiah. And you can also email us at Kaya Studios. Now, Kaya Studios is spelled as Chayah. So it's like Chaya Studios, Studios @gmail.com. All right. So
So
email, WhatsApp. If you just forgot,
mhm.
no issue. DM me on my social media platforms. Uh, we can work something out.
And that's the same phone number and email used for dubplate too, right? You do dubplate too, right?
Absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Cause dub is the going thing right now too. Other than stage performance,
That's
dub
so
is the
true.
big kick right now out there. A lot of people are doing the dubs. What I'm saying, a lot of artists. You know what I mean? So
Yes, Yes.
Once again, I must thank you for coming through and let the world know about you. And we're gonna play your songs. Definitely, we're gonna play your songs when I come off here. So big up to you. And there's anybody else you wanna big up to? And
Yeah, always big up to my family who go through the motion with me. This includes my husband, and everybody sees the struggle and the successes in my life. So big up to you guys, always my in-laws as well. And big up to the DJs, the listeners, the DJs first of all who like who choose to play my songs, and that helps with the reach, that helps other people listen to the music. And big up to the listeners who sometimes message me as well and let me know that they are listening, they are keeping up with the mission, and so
yeah,
on. So
sure.
give thanks. Thank you so much, Hyper Vibes Radio, for having me.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself and bless up.
Bless up.
Right? Yeah.